Today we're trying out the Boss GTpro. Well, today it's Racktime again for you beautiful ladies, and I have my old Boss GTpro effects unit here, which is not only an effects unit, it also has various loops and also a preamp section. And usually I'm using this in combination with my Mesa Triaxis and 290 power amp and an angle cabinet 4x12 with the vintage 30s. Today I've mic'd that setup with a what is it, Biodynamic TGX48 mic, and yeah, today I turned off the loop with the Triaxis because I would like to show you how this thing sounds as a preamp standalone into the Mesa Simul Class 290 power amp. So yeah, this is the sound I've dialed in so far. As always, I'm playing my Schecter Banshee 6FR with the EMG 8185, and in this patch I'm using a preamp which is called T-amp. And if you are familiar with that unit, you have different preamp types here, and also each preamp type has some variations which you can access with type variations. So you have the models JC Clean, Twin Clean, Crunch, Combo, BG Lead, Rectifier, T-amp, High Gain, Metal and Custom. As I said, I'm using now the T-amp model, and the type variation I'm using is type Edge Lead. Edge Lead, I think. I know it was maybe T-amp lead. And without the EQ it sounds like that. With everything at noon. Gain at noon, bass, middle, treble, presence at noon. Level is a little bit louder. And I got an overdrive engaged, which is the turbo OD. Let's try out another OD, maybe the T-screen. So that is a T-screen OD with a lot of gain. I also have bass, middle and treble control in the OD section. Oh no, they only have a bottom and a tone control in the Tube Screamo OD. Direct level at 0, effects level 58, and bottom at plus 18. That might be a little bit too much. Let's set it all to 0. See how that sounds. The thing with the tube screamer is it boosts the mids around maybe 700 or 800 hertz. You compensate that a little bit by dialing out some mids. It sounds quite nice to me. Let's save this patch. How can I save it? Right to maybe 210. Okay. Okay, so let's play around a little bit with that and try out some other overdrives. The warm OD. What do we have? Okay, we have a booster, we have a blues OD, we have a crunch, natural OD, turbo OD, fat OD, OD1, T-scream, warm OD, distortion, mild DS, drive DS, red, governor, dist plus, solid dis, mid dis, stack, modern dis, power dis, R-man, metal zone, heavy metal, lead, loud, sharp, mechanical, 60s fuzz, octave fuzz, muff fuzz, custom 1, custom 2, custom 3. Yeah, lots of overdrives which I will not try out all. This is the power DS, modern DS. And they seem to have a little bit less output than the tube screamer, so let's crank it. Sounds quite good to me, but I'm currently at bedroom level, so I cannot judge it in a loud environment. What I do recognize is that the highs sound a little bit artificial with that preamp, which is a little bit of a bummer, because I have the cheaper one, the GX700. It sounds maybe a little bit more natural to me. But anyway, let's try out some other models. Maybe let's try out the R-Fire rectifier model together with the tube screamer. See how that sounds. It's very bass heavy. The rectifier model has clean, raw, vintage 1, modern 1, vintage 2, modern 2. So this is modern 2. Well, it has a lot of distortion, so let's reduce the drive a little bit. This is with the tube screamer disengaged. Currently I have gain at 9 o'clock, so let's raise it a little bit. Now it's at 12 o'clock. Well, to me it sounds already like a boosted rectifier, but I have the OD now turned off, so to be honest, it's not the most convincing rectifier modeling I've ever heard. So let's try out another one. Maybe we have a high gain Soldano. So which types we have? Lead stack, heavy lead, Soldano, drive stack. Well, okay, let's set everything back to zero, to null. And this is the Soldano preamp model. Yeah, it sounds a little bit like a Soldano, yes. Let's turn on the tube screamer. Also here I can hear the artificial highs. I could show you how the tone stack is working here. Doesn't sound bad at all, but also not very natural. So let's check out the metal preamp, which is has the types metal stack, metal lead, 5150 drive, metal stack, metal, yeah, these three, 5150 drive. Okay, let's boost it with a tube screamer. By the way, in the tube screamer model I have drive at 0 and bottom at 0, tone at 0, effects level at 58, which is not max. Maybe we can set tone to 25 and bottom to 25. That would be the middle. I have to say I can definitely hear the character of a 5150. Of course with some artificial highs. But I have to say with that model the highs are not that pronounced, so not that obviously artificial. And that is with the mids cranked. I like that sound, which is not surprising because I like the sound of the original 5150 boosted with the tube screamer. It's one of my favorite amp sounds. And yeah, let's try out some effects. By the way, this unit has everything you can imagine and effects. It has a flange phase chorus, of course, different delays, and also it has, I think, 2 loops where you can add your or insert your effects, external effects, and compression and reverb and something which I don't use at the moment. So this is the stereo 2 chorus. Whoa. Stereo 1 chorus. Oh, doesn't sound really good. What is it? Let's turn it off. Let's check out a phaser. Where do we have it? Just the course, effects 1. Okay. Here's a flanger. It's a lot of gain. Currently at 9 o'clock with the gain control here, but it's still massive. And with the Tube Screamer I didn't add any drive, just the level. Let's reduce it a little bit. Okay. So, well, this is that's it for now. I think it's a very flexible unit, and you can get great tones, but it's a little bit difficult to dial in due to the fact that it is many models and also many different parameters you can adjust, and you can easily get lost here. And it's as you may know, it's an older modeling unit, so it's not like with the for example the XFX where you choose your amp and stock settings. It sounds already in most cases really good nowadays, but here you really have to tweak it, and you have to know what you want and what to do, which effect which tweak has. And yeah, with some models it's still sounding a little bit artificial to me. So I think I will stay with my Triaxis, use this as a preamp. But if you cannot afford a full-blown tube preamp, I think it's possible to get great results with that unit. And also you should keep in mind that it's a Boss product and it comes with high-class Boss effects, which are definitely usable. So it's also, if you don't use the preamp section like I do, it's still a very good effects unit. And also it has some amp control outputs, so that you could connect it with an analog setup and switch your amp channels, which is very useful. So that's it for now. Please post your comments below and subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you soon.